Hey everybody, welcome back to Mars Horizon. Hope you're having a great day. I have not seen your comments from the last video yet. Kind of recording this one along with that one. So after this, I'll figure out whether or not you guys want the side missions or not. But for now, I'm going to assume that you want to see everything just like everything else. So let's go to the next month. It says Space Tourists Request. A billionaire entrepreneur has approached your agency with the request to be taken to your modular space station, where they will spend several months before returning to Earth. In exchange, they will donate $2 million to the $2 trillion to the agency. Your engineers believe they can adapt the observations module's spacecraft to safely carry an additional passenger, though your PR department have worried that taking the space tourist may be received negatively by the public. Why would that be received negatively? Oh, he's rich. He gets to have all the perks because he's rich. Yeah, well, I mean, he is paying for the entire launch. Like, what's wrong with that? When you can pay for an entire rocket, then you can go. Huh? I'm going to accept the request. Screw it. 400 support, whatever. That's a bunch of money. We're going to take it. And, yeah, let's take a look. So crew is recovering. Donato, you're set to retire pretty soon here, 9 years from now. You may actually be one of our original astronauts to go all the way from the original space program. Ooh, look at this. $5 million for this. That's pretty good. Broadcast satellite. We'll look at that. We'll keep an eye on that one. Let's go to the next one. Widespread water in Martian soil. Yay! I wish I had that in the other series. I'm just saying. Your researchers have reported that during its investigation of the Martian crater bed, your rover Curiosity has detected accessible water in several soil samples. The results suggest that water forms a relatively high percentage, around 2%, of the soil and is widespread across the surface. Cool. So just warm up the planet and get a bunch of water, is that it? All right, let's rock. 91% if we can get it into space, which will be later. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk that. Not gonna risk it. We're doing payload reliability training. Gross. Okay. Oh, okay. I thought we were gonna get into this area. 1 more month is fine. I didn't want to like waste the extra time, right? So it looks like Soviet Union has just completed phase 2 of their Uranus flyby mission. Well, you're falling behind because we're already going. Chandra research is complete. Now we can do the X-ray thing. As soon as this one's done, we can go do the X-ray thing. That sounds good. Although I would like to do the other mission for money, but we have a lot of long-term, like missions right now. We have 2, but 2 long-term missions are taking up our mission slots, and it's worth a lot of science, but it also prevents us from doing other missions in the meantime. Yeah. Also, to the comment that asked before, it said, when does Jane Donato retire? Hopefully that answered your question. I'm curious if we can get on the surface of Mars and land and touch down and all that stuff, before the year 2000, which would be cool. Then Jane could be the first person on the moon, and also the first person, first person in space, right? She could be first. She could do all sorts of things. Not first person on the moon. That belongs to Mike Jones. But she could be the first person in space, and then also the first person to land on Mars, which would be crazy. Almost impossible, I think, those timelines. Yeah. Anyway, so we're starting at -1. It may drift for us, so let's ignore it for now. We want to get 8, 8, and 4. And I think we're going to start like this because it seems to make the most sense economically here. Let's go do that, and then maybe we just do this. We bring it back 2? Yeah, let's bring it back 2. We'll see if it drifts back the other way. Just because I want the resources that come from that one. Oh. It's not worth 1, I don't think. Let's save the power. It's not worth the 1. If it was 2, I'd absolutely do it. See, we just got that 1 back. All right, looks like it moved to 0. Let's move it back. And problem is, like, we're canceling out a lot here. I don't want to cancel out. Yeah, I'm gonna have to yell at my kid to stop jumping upstairs. I'm gonna have to. This is bonkers right now. He is something else, man. Like, he doesn't. We've been talking. Like, my wife and I were talking for years. We've been saying, you know, we should have another kid, right? Because the plan was always 2. And we were like, okay, this is gonna be the time. And then, you know, COVID-19 happened. Not going to be lowering our immune system during that time, you know? Doesn't make sense. So, you know, we put that off. And he has so much fun on his own that I can't imagine a life in which... Like, I just cannot imagine having any more moving around than what we have right now. It's like, stop. All right, so here's how this is going to work. This drift is going to move -1, 0, or 1, okay? Now, if it moves 1 that way, great. We don't have to touch anything else. If it moves this way, we're going to hit this one next turn, spend the axis nav, and hit this one next turn, which bumps this up and does it exactly where we need it to go. If it moves, if it stays exactly where it is, then that's the worst case scenario. I'm going to have to hit this, but then I'm also going to have to bring it back with one of these. Hopefully, probably with just the power one, but that's the plan on the drift. Let's rock. Ideally, this thing, I think actually ideally it moves to the left. I like the results of it moving to the left more than anything else, but if it wants to go back and correct itself, so be it. It wants to correct itself. Okay, so now we can use power to get this, and then we recharge. And it is. Actually, I kind of like this one better. Yeah, this is the better result anyway. We just recharge, and it's GG easy. All done. Mars experience is growing. We're almost 50% now. All right, with that mission done, let's start working on crude. Yeah, we're gonna skip this stuff, I think. I don't think we need it. I mean, the Pluto flyby would be kind of cool, but I'm more interested in all of this. And we're going to get the Pluto flyby. We're going to see all the planets with the Grand Tour anyway. Let's start talking about Mars prep here. Because, yeah, this is what we really want to focus on. Our bar is actually yellow now. Very nice. I like it. Serious flaw discovered. Your engineers have discovered a major design flaw in Formidable, the launch vehicle on your upcoming Mars prep sample retrieval mission. They estimate a 20% reduction from its current launch reliability. Diplomatic advisors have suggested approaching Soviet Union to collaborate on a solution, yet others have cautioned that sharing your technology would grant the Soviet Union a science boost. I don't want to lose my prep mission. We're way ahead of them. I don't want to have this thing blow up. It's too expensive. Let's work with the Soviet Union to make it happen. All right. Now, hopefully they're still antagonistic. You are still antagonistic. Very good. Alrighty then. We have a mission slot available. What do you say we work on that X-ray satellite in the meantime? We could do that, or we could go for this. Yowzas. So money or this? I think this. All right. This is 1% experience. Yes, 5 million, but 1% experience. This is a lot. I like this. Habitat module. The module will add an area to the station where the crew can sleep, relax, attend to their hygiene. This includes beds that can prevent the sleeping crew from floating around and exercise equipment suitable for microgravity. This is very important stuff. Even the description itself is very important stuff, right? But here's another thing too. You finish first in 2 more milestone missions, we get 6,000. We're going to get 6 million, right? So we're already getting this. We're already going to get $6 more million on our Mars prep mission. So I think we do this instead. That's a lot of Mars experience. Let's go. 4 million. It's very expensive. Oh, it's very expensive. It's so expensive. Let's just go standard payload here. Oh my God. ISS module. I love how it says ISS module. Go. $4 million for that. Damn. I mean, we're going to finish first anyway in the other stuff. So, observations module is complete. Engineers project a lower than expected vehicle development cost, but the payload will require a more complex launch configuration. All right, so launch reliability went down. Big deal. We're going to do the best we can to offset that with other things. So let's use... I think we're going to use DCSS here. Saturn II is a better fit. It has higher reliability, and it also costs a lot less. Plus, it comes with a lot more upgrade points. So why don't we hit this instead? And then we could get the advanced shock absorption. I wish you could spend the bonus point. We have 3 points. I wish I could use this and this. You know? Having the chance of critical events. Improved guidance systems. Not bad. Launch reliability penalty due to negative weather. No, I think we have to help this payload as much as we can. Contractor, we're going to help the payload again. It's going to increase the cost, but we're going to get that payload up. And this is called Magnificent. Good. We have a huge partner discount applied, by the way. Hey, wait. 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 This is a space station module, right? Why don't I just do this? Why don't I just do this? Why don't I just do this? It's a space station module. Send it up in Empyrean. Yeah, let's do that instead. Okay, keyboard warriors. You can stop typing now. Actually, this will be a big test. How many of you have started commenting before the end of the video? They paused it. They were like, I have to tell him he should just use this thing, and I'm the expert. I should tell you this thing. Yeah, and also you should do this, and you suck. And then a minute later, they, edit. Okay, it looks like you figured it out. Happens so often. Let's go. And not quite on the support, but like whatever. Mars prep. Crewed rover research is completed. Having access to a human-rated rover on Mars would greatly aid our crew when it comes to exploring the planet and achieving their scientific objectives. The mission involves landing the rover on Mars ahead of the later crewed mission. Indeed it does. Let's go ahead and make sure we get the payload for it. And I think... No, this is not the end of the whole era. We got to go all the way down to get this payload mastery. Yeah, I don't know. Do we need buildings for this? It would help our payload reliability and stuff. Plus 10% Mars experience worth with successful missions. This is a big thing, though. Like, this is a big... It's only 10% more, though. Building upkeep cost. Yeah. No cost of moving buildings is what I wanted to do. We're very close to getting that. Maybe we'll take a quick break from these missions. Once we get this unlocked, and then we can, perform these missions, we'll take a quick break from those, use the science that's being accumulated from the Uranus flyby and the Grand Tour progress that we're getting, and we can maybe blitz down and see about getting this itinerant construction. We have to get all of these, though, for that. It's a lot of investment, man. That's just not worth it. No, it's just not worth it. It's just, It's just too expensive when we're so close to just completing our Mars mission anyway, Like we're so far ahead. We don't want to give up our lead. Curiosity, target choice. The team operating your rover Curiosity have identified 2 further locations that could yield valuable results. The first, favored by your scientists, would see the rover drilling at the base of a mountain in search of microbial life. The second, favored by your PR team, is a flat, rugged expanse ideal for panoramic views. Yeah, again, I think being successful in landing things is enough PR for us, We're going to send it to the mountain, thanks. 6 more months. Get there. All right, so additional mission training option, diplomacy. I would rather not. We have enough. We have a good enough relationship with everyone anyway. I'm sending my bootstrapper. I do like that. I'm sending my scientist, and I'm gonna send just to, I think, yeah, I'm thinking engineer here. The payload reliability gets helped a little bit more by that. So because we need that help. And then we do a payload focus here. Yeah. So our payload ends up being pretty good from this spot. It ends up being 83 now. Let's go. Is this the one the billionaire's going up on? Does he get to ride Space Shuttle Empyrean? I don't know. Not this. This. God, these missions. There's so many of them. 2 months until launch here. Uranus flyby is a year away. But look at this. We're beating them by a lot. Grand Tour. ESA just got that, but they haven't even started planning it yet. And we are almost at Uranus. That's crazy fast. ESA has reached 25% Mars readiness. Good for you, ESA. Good for you. Let's launch our observation. Nope, sorry. Habitat module first. Let's get that configured. Booster build time's going up. Meh. No, I guess we're not getting that configured. It's weird that it shows you this and then it's like, go do the other thing, you know? I mean, I guess it's just how they chose to do it. Experimental payload makes this harder, but we've done the best we can. Done the best we can to bring that up. Oh, good. What could possibly go wrong?
5, 4, 3.
He just had to say it.
2, 1.
He had to say it, guys. He had to. He's testing the RNG gods. Your move, Dice. Your move. The way the screen lingers has me worried. The lingering screen. Where it's like, your move, Dice. Your move. Like, that at any moment, until that fade out starts to happen, this thing can go boom. All right, we're adding a module to our space station. It's so good. You know, I want to build, like, I wish KSP supported multi-core. And, you know, not just multi-threading, but like really a truly multi-core physics model. I'm really hoping KSP2 does. I mean, by the sounds of, you know, how the frame rates are and how their performance goals are and stuff for really large crafts. I mean, it kind of sounds like they do. I'm hoping for like really massive stations to be able to get built. To have almost no, you know, frame problems when you build massive stations. That's what I'm hoping for anyway. All right, so we got 6 turns. But these things influence it a lot. So why don't we get you for our first action. Again, we did the best we could to get the payload reliability up. To help our chances even further. Beautiful. An extra 2 nav. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and use some of that to influence there. And we'll bring it back like that. So lots of comms on this turn. And we can use those comms. More nav. Beautiful. We can use those comms. Like, they get you a lot. The trade on this is a very good trade. At least I think it is. Because you're trading a resource you don't need for ones you do. So we just go bop, bop. And then I think it hit it again. 4 turns left. We could start focusing a little bit more on data. Probably should do that anyway here. Why don't we make this happen? Just to bump this up a bit. We're going to need to bring it back too. And it's going to involve spending 2 of this data. Maybe instead we... No, this time we're gonna hit this one. Just the once. We're gonna need to bring it back though. I think we start spending power here, honestly. Because we have lots of it. And we can get some more here. Like this is the best source of data we can get. You know? There's not a whole lot of sources for data. I kind of need to do that. And then we'll bring it back here, I guess. I don't see how we're going to get this, actually. 3 actions per turn. You know, as long as I'm consistently hitting this one. Maybe here. This will be fine. Let's do it like this. We can use this. We can use this one once next turn. Just to help bring it back. Get it into the green zone and then... Yeah. Just make sure we're using every action to get data if possible. So we're going to bring this back into -1 here. And then... yeah, and then we get this, and then the next turn you can't directly spend, you can't spend nav to get data. No transaction involves spending nav to get data. But you can do comms. You can do it like this instead. Yeah. Okay, this will work. Ooh. Okay, bonus comms sucks, but alright. We don't need it. Bonus data would have been cool. And now we just want to hit this twice. And we have plenty of power to resist, so screw it. We'll hit it again. There we go. All lined up. Now we got to dock it to the station, right? Deploy modules. All right, well, I assume that this means we're going to need it exact. Yeah. Okay. So 10, 22, and 22. Still have 6 turns. Why don't we get... It's a little bit of a mixture. Which ones can we... Like, what's the primary spend here? It looks like it's pretty easy to get nav. It looks like it's okay to get data, too. For the crew spend, it's pretty easy to get... So spending data to get nav seems to be a pretty good trade. So we can get a big bump on that first off. Yeah, let's try that for the first move. Because there's 22 of those suckers that we need to get to. And then we can also maybe hit it some more, but if I bring this back... like that. Yes. Okay, try this. I have a grand plan, okay? I don't know if it's a very good grand plan, but it's a grand plan nevertheless, okay? So you're like, what's he doing? If that's you right now. My head is spinning in ways that I have not like verbally disclosed, okay? So I think here. Here. Yes. Okay. And... Or if maybe I'm just going too fast and you're just like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. These puzzles are kind of a weird thing for gameplay, like as far as like showing gameplay, because it's mostly a static image and you're talking through strategy, but there's so many options that like there's like probably 7 or 8 different combinations of things you could do at any given turn that are probably going to be okay until you get down to like the last 2 turns, and then it's like your options of success are greatly reduced, but it ends up being, it's usually okay, is what I'm saying. No, right here, please. Yeah. This is what I want for this turn. Here we go. And now it's easy game. Just don't touch the drift. All right. So we want to pay for, as much as we can, stuff without infecting drift. So we're going to go like that and like that now. And then I think we just buy this. And if I have anything left to get next turn, then cool. So be it. But I have tons of power, so we can just resist it if we need to. And done deal. Mission control. We're docked to the station. Your astronauts can literally sleep comfortably now. Sleep easy. Yeah, good. We just used our bootstrapper for that. So, all right, the habitat module. We can reuse the shuttle for that now. Timing! I'm telling you, timing is good. It's gonna take 1,500 now. That's weird. Is it because of this? Yeah, no. Oh, it's gonna. Oh, it is because of this. Yeah. Yeah, payload reliability is still important here, but I'm wondering if it'd be better to get that launch all the way up. No, not the launch. Is there anything that allows me to do payload but just take more time? No. So it's gonna cost more. Well, yeah, all right then. I mean, at least we're like super guaranteed to launch. We'll just use this again. At least we don't have to build a full-on rocket again. And the retrofit is usually pretty quick, so we'll just do that. All right, new missions. I still like this one. It's a lot of money. Let's plan it. So it's broadcast satellite. It's gonna take. Yeah, we'll take the standard configuration for this, and we'll build it. Takes 4 months to build it. Mars crewed rover research is complete. Ooh, probably should have done that instead. Probably should have done that instead. Do we want to do Saturn Orbit and stuff? Has anybody else done that yet? Saturn Orbit? Okay. WASD, please. I like doing the mouse, but sometimes it's a little bit squirrely. See, nobody's done this yet. It's worth quite a bit, you know? Plus, it's awesome, because it's Saturn. Who else is doing any of this? Wow. We're so far ahead on Mars, guys. I don't see us losing this. The Mars race. I don't see that happening here. We could take a second and get the buildings. We really could. I mean, I don't really... See, the thing is, I don't really care necessarily about these 3 things. We're already done this with the Grand Tour. We're going to do this with the Grand Tour. The orbit's not that big of a deal, but we could always go get Galileo. Vehicle-wise, we're kind of good till the end of the game, I think. Maybe we could get SLS Block 2. It does come with greater launch reliability, and we probably need this for, landing later. So if I maybe get something like this and then just unlock this, I guess probably would be a good thing. Rover discovery hints at microbial life. Your Mars rover, Curiosity, has discovered organic carbon whilst drilling at a site at the base of the mountain. Although still contentious at this point, some scientists are claiming that the carbon could be from organisms and that microbes are currently living on Mars via a process called eating rock. Chemolithotrophy. Chemolithotrophy. There you go. Eating rock. 1,500 science. Cool. That's going to give us a big bump to SLS Block 1. I'm good with that. Empyrean's done now. Let's take a look. We're launching this up again. Mission training bonus increased by 100%. Good, because we're going to need it. Let's get the scientist. Let's get the scientist and the scientist. There. 3 scientists going up there. And we could just do science training. Payload is 81. I'm going to be okay with that. Science training is awesome here. Let's go up to February. We're going to get 7,600 science for launching this habitat. Very cool. And now ComStat's done. See, the game does kind of progress pretty quickly when you have all these different things going at once, right? It starts to move. It doesn't necessarily feel like you're moving all the time, but you're moving. I could get behind using redstone with boosters. But do we want to do that? 1,600 versus just straight up using Atlas for 1,400? That doesn't make any sense. We should just straight up use Atlas. And then we get that, and the contractor, it's extra money. I don't need that kind of payload reliability. Why don't we go for the science, actually? Oh, there's no science for this one. Oh, this is the one that pays us a bunch of cash, right? So we want lower cost? I think so. I don't think there's a... Is there anybody here that gets us more money for the reward? No. So reducing costs is the way you get more money for it. Yeah. Akantan. Akhenaten. There you go. I don't know how you say that. This is the one for that, right? Yeah, $5 million here. Let's go. Very good. Funding review is very soon, and we're not going to get an upgrade here, I don't think. Yeah, not quite. If Formidable was completed and we had done the habitat and stuff, then maybe, but... Solar array severely damaged. Uh-oh. A deployment malfunction has caused serious damage to a solar array on your modular space station. If not repaired, the shortfall in station power will reduce the science output of your observations module by 8 months. Astronaut Chris Boyer has volunteered to perform an EVA to conduct the repairs, though due to the severity of the damage, they estimate only a 50% chance of success. Japan have offered an alternative. They're willing to adapt a scheduled mission to replace the array entirely, but will require compensation for doing so. You know, Chris, I believe in you, buddy, but I don't trust the dice. 50%, I don't trust that. And, you know, Japan, they're offering us something. We're kind of friendly with Japan. We, you know, and they're already going up there anyway for an entire mission that's going to replace it, all right? Why fix something that's botched when we're going to replace it with something better anyway? I'm going to go with Japan's offer here. 50-50 doesn't sound good. And 8 months of science, I'm gonna accept it. We get more relationship with Japan that way too. Okay. Whew. I really want to land on Mars before Donato retires. Mission training bonus is increased by 300%. Mars prep? The prep mission? Oh god. Like, the payload reliability could be 61%, guys. Urgh, science is so good, though. The science, dude. We could get like 25,000 science for this. All I have to do is be willing to say, hey, 61% is okay. Greed. Oh, so much greed. We're doing it too. 100% science bump. 16,756 science plus an additional 50% if we can get the bonuses means this is now a 25k science mission. But we have to do it with 61%. Ugh. Ugh. It's gross, but it's so good though. So much greed. So much greed. Launch is approved. Let's go. And then, yeah, with the habitat module launching, we're pretty much, I say pretty much, guaranteed to launch it. So 81% to launch the habitat. And then we kind of have all of our astronauts on the station at that point, you know? I can reschedule this. 80%? Oh, I earned that 99, okay? Oh. You know what? Whatever, we'll do it. Extend it. It's fine. Rain is stopping me. Broadcast satellite launch reliability goes up. Now we don't have to train that. So we'll just do payload all day. And let's, I don't know, we'll go to September for the 9%. Sounds good. These are all missions that don't really, like, need to happen right away, right? So, all right. The Uranus flyby. You ready? You ready? We're going to do it. We're going to do it as soon as we select a new thing. So I think we'll look at maybe getting SLS Block 2 here. Although, we're so far ahead on missions. I don't think so. Let's make sure we're ready to go with SLS Block 2. And you ready for the Uranus flyby? Huh? We're going to get it. We're going to get it first. Nobody's going to beat us. We're ahead by like 3 years on this. Let's go. Is it there? There it is. Hello, ice giant. Now how icy are you really? Very. The answer is very icy. All right. How icy? You're only going to reduce temperature by 2. That's not bad. We could do that. That's fine. Let's kick it way up. Ooh, do you have to keep it below 3? Ooh, that's... Okay, that adds a little bit of flair to this, isn't it? Huh? A bit... You're a bit for the dramatics here, are we? Huh? Let's, maybe, a little something here. A decent first turn. Yeah, that's a decent first turn. We have really high reliability on this, too. I didn't want to fail. Actually, I think I put the training on that, didn't I? I had to have trained. I had to have trained reliability with something like 96%. Unless we just got, like, really lucky with contractors and stuff. I forget. I guess we'll see. Okay, gotta increase the heat. Let's bump you up like this, and we'll spend one more to do that. Then I think we will... go like this. 12, 6, 10. And then we want to bump data up a bit more too. Yeah, good second turn. Look at this. And we're going to see this soon again too, right? Because Grand Tour is coming by this again, you know? So we're going to see the Ice Giant again very, very shortly here. Probably less than a year. All right, so we will need to get more nav. Spend a little bit of nav to get more of the other stuff. And then let's pull it back just a tad. Ooh, I need to actually bring it up again, don't I? So I guess we're spending here. There we go. And then we can hit this next turn and kind of be successful from there. With plenty of turns to spare. Plenty of turns to spare. Oh yeah. Looking good. No failures. No failures. All right, I think as long as we satisfy the requirements this time, we're golden, right? So if I hit you twice, then hit you, then hit you again, we just win. Yeah, we just win. Give it a big charge. Pop that. And we win. Right. We should. Yeah. Good. Oh, man. It looks so cool, doesn't it? Uranus flyby is completed. Love it. We're first. We're going to get $6 million more into our wonderful coffers. In addition to that, we're also going to get our 50% bonuses for science. We science trained this. Wow. Okay, cool. That's pretty great. So now we're getting tons of science. What's our next milestone now? Complete 2 milestone missions. That's it. Just complete 2. We don't even need to be first. And then we get another 4 million. So what milestone missions should we do that we haven't yet done? Might be easy. I mean, we haven't even done a Jupiter flyby. We could look at that. That's one. Neptune flyby, could be doing that. Could go for the Saturn Orbiter, but that will require us to do additional parts research. Right? These 2 are pretty long-term missions too. What might be better to do? Do we have any milestone missions we haven't done on these other planets? I'm surprised that like a solar thing. Like there's no missions. I mean, I get that it's the sun, but like I'm surprised there's no missions to the sun. You know? Some super heat-resistant payloads or something that could do that. See, here's the lunar broadcast, which I like this mission type. You know, it gets me some good stuff, good Mars experience, but it's the same thing over and over again, right? I don't know if I should be doing that, you know, for videos and stuff. And then atmospheric sensors, it's not worth the money. It's too expensive for what it gives you. Yeah, you know, like low Earth orbit is just the most profitable thing. Broadcast satellite giving me 5 million. It's low Earth orbit. I can just use it's great. You know, these missions are really nice. So I don't know. I'm going to leave the video here. Give me your thoughts. And I'm going to take the time to read your thoughts and feedback on the whole side mission thing. And when we come back for the next one, we have the habitat module and we have the sample retrieval Mars prep mission. 2 big ones. And we're going to launch the broadcast satellite too for a bunch of money. We'll have a funding review. And then maybe the video after that, our grand tour's next phase starts as well. So it's very cool. We also have a bonus mission slot, so I'll look to fill that now too. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it. Thumbs up on the videos if you like them, and check out anything else going on the channel right now, including our new Surviving Mars 1000% difficulty. Take it easy, guys. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.